Alright, let me hear you scream bull rush, Dennis. You ready? Somebody get the taser. We're gonna zap the bull. Here we go. Alright. You've been zapped, Dennis. Here you go. You brought it, Dennis. You brought the spirit. It's you, Dennis. The one. The secret master, Dennis. The bull run. The power of the bull. He's huge, he's massive. He's unlimited power. Six on one thought, securely pinned. Still every whisper of the wind. So like a flame straight and unstirred, burn up my being in one word. Next, still that ecstasy, prolong my meditation, steep and strong. Slaying even God, should he distract thy attention from the chosen act. Last all these things in one overpowering time, like the midnight blossom flower. The oneness is yet, even in this, my son, thou shalt not do amiss. If thou restrain the expression, shoot thy glance to rapture's darkling root, discarding name, form, sight, and stress, even of this high consciousness. Pierce to the heart, I leave thee here. Thou art the master I revere. Thy radiance that rolls afar. O brother of the silver star.
Tomorrow in 2 minutes. I said LOL, I'm going to sleep. And you got on Clubhouse. I just wasted 2 hours of my life with a guy, like bargaining. Wait, I thought there was a guy that you liked when you came back to America that was in Israel. What happened to him? Yeah, I was dating him and then they broke it off. And then, but like, this is how men operate. They fake it. They can only fake it for 2 hours and then they break. And then they text you and they're like, actually just want to sleep with you. And it's like the weirdest thing. You're like 32 and you should want a relationship. Like, what the I don't know.
Sex and relationships are not mutually exclusive.
He didn't specifically say he wanted to F. He just wanted to be next to you. He just paid for my cab home, okay? That should be the end of the night.
Sex and relationships are not mutually exclusive.
He gave me a nice kiss goodbye. We had a great time. I'm a little tipsy.
Why does this dichotomy exist?
The end of the night. It's the end of the night. To then text me and ask me to come back over and it could be the second date because it's almost midnight is weird. He just really likes you bubbles.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's something. He's not gonna have sex with you unless you allow him to have sex with you. It's midnight. We have work tomorrow.
That's just an excuse.
I think he's being very simpy, but he really, really likes you.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Are you witchcraft, Bubbles? Nothing. You said something about work tomorrow.
Yeah, we all have work tomorrow. Like, why are you asking me to come back over at midnight? That's like, that screams, I just want to have sex.
But what if it's good and then you guys, are in
Yeah, but if you passed on the best sex of your life, that's right. That's right.
If somebody his feet hurt, everything. So we had a whole I got put that. I'm so tired of one of your crying. That was some big ass cry.
But to me, from what I witnessed, right, it's really more so the blacks. In terms of the Africans also sold us in slavery. The Africans did this. Fuck them, Africa. That's what I hear. Right?
Don't make up that lie. Don't make up that lie.
That's No, are you serious? As soon as I start arguing with a Jamaican African, you know what they say? Oh, I ain't never be a slave. When you know the sad part is, you're a slave in your own damn country right now. And you know what the sad part is? It's like a hatred towards Americans, okay, us FBAs, because we do argue about everything. We do buck at the government where others don't. Others take notes from us, right? Yeah. So that's the part where you get that envy from.
I really did.
I don't know, man. I don't really see no envy. Like I said, I've been in Africa. I don't really see no envy.
One mic on me. One mic on the mic. What we will not do is fight against each other up in here. We're not doing that today. I tried to lighten up the room when we talked about millennials. I thought y'all would get a clue, but you did. So we're not gonna fight each other today because it takes up time, makes people leave the room, it makes the space not happy. We want to talk about. We're here to talk about FBA. Tomorrow we'll make a room about FBA and penance about them. We'll do that tomorrow. But today, right now, we not on that. We gonna kumbaya in this world today. That's what we're doing today. So, well, again, the topic is FBA just another trend like ABOS? With that, I land my plane. But there will be no more pitching one black against the other. We ain't gonna do that with Africans and Koreans.
Trying to bring no
We're not doing that no more.
See, I thought the movie was about getting reparations. I thought the movie was about getting reparations. So, as far as I'm concerned, if we don't get reparations, then
you have down here, right? Must be human male descendant of King David through his father to observance, etc. Like, now, what would you make of, like, if I go to, for instance, Micah 5, I read Micah 5, and it says, like, out of you, Bethlehem, will come one who will be ruler of the king of Israel. Now, if you go to the sages, they say that this is a messianic passage, right? Would you read that using a Pesach? I'm sorry for butchering the Hebrew, but would you read that and say, okay, I can add to this list, the Messiah must be born in Bethlehem? Or what would you do with that kind of passage?
Okay, and so the answer I would give is that, okay, the word Pesach, you weren't too far, okay, Pesach. So if you're saying that like Chazal, because that's the word for sages, and Chazal say that, you must know that if you read like a bit of Gemara or like a bit of Midrash or whatever, there's a whole bunch of opinions within that, and like most of them are rejected. So even if you're talking about like reading the Gemara and you're trying to find like a simple thing, like what are the right times to like say the Shema, let's just say, okay, it's many different opinions, and ultimately, like most of them are rejected, and they go with one of them, and that's what you come up with conclusions with. So if it was like, what you're talking about is in all likelihood something agadic, okay? And it's like, if that opinion was ultimately rejected, then so be it, but not just because it made it into the Gemara or because it made it into a compilation of Midrash, doesn't mean that everybody holds. That's just the absolute truth.
I see that, because when I talked to my brother how to feel about that passage, we went through those conjugations, Rashi, and Peoria, and he said, okay, there's two schools of thought. Even one is that for the side of people who give them the place, and the other ones that can give that goes on light, right? The funny thing is the former is the stronger opinion in terms of consensus, right? But the latter is the one that people hold to. So that's why I ask these questions. I think like it's not like this thing you have this beautiful list in the chat, but I would say almost each point can be argued. You know, not that you can attention again.
And also they had the exiles. Okay, they also had to bring world peace. I think that was like 6 and 7.
Other people in the city though, not that good point.
Hey, this is music. I'd like to interject and say that I think the future will always be music, and Messiah is Mashiach now, and if you want Messiah now, you gotta get with the groove. You're a free man. Narges loves music. Lieb loves music. Daniel Nero loves music. And Young loves music. Excuse me, Young. I was in the middle of a thought, and I couldn't hear what you said.
I got you.
I couldn't hear what you said. Daniel Nero and I did a one-on-one interview yesterday, which was fantastic. And I actually saved $15 on my car insurance. Narges and Freeman, I'd like to answer your question. Who is Messiah or Mashiach?
which you could say is Messiah, or who is the Christ, or who is the prophet that will deliver the people to ultimate universal liberation. I would declare that it is music. And whenever music is near, you can expect Moshiach to appear. And when more than two people are gathered in the name of wisdom, Mashiach might appear, or some angel, or something, some fantastic groove, you might say, music of some sort. But I would like to read a poem from what's called a book. I didn't write this poem, but I am playing this music. It's called a drum. It's like a book. Not a lot of people have them anymore. Do you have a drum? If you have a drum, you can join this music drum circle. And maybe together, well, I've got 30 seconds to land this plane. Megatron has reappeared from the hole. Megatron spent a lot of time in solitary confinement. And when you're in solitary confinement, you got a lot of time to think, but I would declare that Clown House is the real solitary confinement. Because here you don't even have time to think. You don't even have time to think because you're always talking. Well, it's my theory that Clown House is solitary confinement, so yes, Barth, I have been in solitary confinement. It's called Clown House. It's the new confinement.
Yeah, and you know, I usually tell people, like, the fucked up thing about solitary confinement is, there's very few ways you can kill yourself. You know that?
Yeah, because you can barely move.
And you know, I'm telling you, if you bang your head against the wall a few times, right? I mean, you have to hit it just right. But if you fail, like, you have the most excruciating headache known to man. And you're probably gonna die, but like really slow. And if you don't,
well, I just came from another room and they kept the vibrations positive, and I only brought it up because I think the metaphor of solitary confinement and meditation and prayer and going within, it's not just about using your brain, it's like about a vibration, about music. And you're not in solitary confinement. You've got the freedom as an American, as a leader with the American language, because you have the patience to listen to all these non-native English speakers, or even radicalized Americans who are so polarized religiously, and you yourself who are just this black Madonna, the black Madonna, the Megatron. I thought to myself, why did Barth take the name Megatron? And then I thought about Transformers. And then I realized Barth must have made love to a tranny in prison. And when he transformed his love life in prison, he realized that love is love. And that Daniel Nero, who yesterday said he went to Mexico to make love to trans women or trans men, I don't know. Daniel is also a tranny lover. So remember that when you are trying to figure out who is the Messiah, is it Jesus on the cross as a trans with Daniel Nero and Megatron making love? Or is it Narges reading poetry?
Bro, if there's a little heat involved, I mean, anything's possible, bro. Little heat involved.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more.
What's that movie, The Piano Story?
Amadeus? That's the piano, that's Amadeus.
No, but the guy makes love to the trans. Anyways, if you need to save $15 on your car insurance this month, be sure to connect with my man Daniel Nero. He can help you save $15 to $50 a month on your car insurance. He's not trans. He loves making love
the
to
topic.
trans. Oh, who's Messiah? Listen, I was trying to answer that. I'd like to read a poem, and then I can introduce you to the Messiah, which is within you, hidden somewhere, connected with your soul, right there waiting to encounter you, your true self, right now. It's not suggestion, and it's not hypnosis. It's the truth of the earth.
What do you think about this title change? What do you think about this?
Is Allah the Father in any sense? Well, what sense? Sense of my smell? My ears? Is that a sense? My touch? My eyes? My senses?
I just asked.
Any of you is what they say.
Is
that means he's not God either, because he didn't father this creation.
Is it all? And when you realize, is it the material, physical world? Is it all things, even our speech? Is it the subjective, objective, uniting in a synthesis?
Did you hear the crash out this morning? Did you hear the crash out this morning with the guy like freaking out on Narcus? Did you hear the music?
No, I didn't catch
You missed that one. Yeah, you missed that one. He was fucking freaking out, bro. She like said like 3 trigger words, and he was just.
Megatron, Allah is the father you'll never have because you are a Catholic.
Allah does not have any children.
Allah is the father you'll never have because of all of that Messiah.
You know, all communication is hypnosis and suggestion. And when I hit this Pavlovian bell, it's called suggestion. 633 hertz of suggestion. And all words are communication, suggestion. And so I just want to remind you all that anything you say from here on out should be considered as your suggestion. And you can self-hypnotize or hypnotize others through conversational hypnosis. Yeah, let me get you the 288. This is the 333. Okay, this is a 566. It's a suggestion bell, and you can associate it with words, activities, or, putting meat in a bowl for a dog that's going to get salacious. But people on this app are not masters of their mind or their brain. That's the truth of the earth. We are dealing with low IQ, and you might call that schmuck. There's a lot of schmuck. Schmuck just means stupid. There's stupid people that will repeat themselves on here and never try to take on a new character even. At least Megatron has transformed from Barthology into the Megatron. He fights Optimus Prime. Listen, the question of the room is, Allah, the Father? In any sense of the word? You forgot word at the end there, but that's okay. We know people don't know how to complete sentences here. Listen, Shake, 10 days Megatron's been at it. Megatron, give us your review, your summary of many, many days now, compressed into one Megatron moment, one Megatron energy ball. What have you absorbed from your 7-day Megatron experiment? Because you've been at it consistent. You were one of our top rooms this week. You really brought energy together, and we want to know, what have you consumed and sucked out of it? What have you gathered? Because your PTR reveals that you are a black hole of the Madonna, and you are sucking energy from all these rooms as the fisherman or the spider. What have you captured in your net, oh grand, magnificent Megatron?
family.
A big dark abyss. That's what I've gained. A big, deep abyss.
So you became the black hole that you absorbed, is what you're saying. You are now truly the Black Madonna, Megatron the Magnificent, with his sidekick and angel Narcissus. Narcissus, what have you observed this week? You've been at it as well. You've been going hard, and now you're the all-seeing eye, and you look Art Deco, and you're so stylish and sophisticated, and everyone loves you, Narcissus. So, what have you observed, Dr. Narcissus?
I have observed an ignorance to what thou wilt, and that every man and every woman is a star, and that love is the law, love and the will. If only all humans understood this, then there would be no separation or distinction between us. We would all just be one.
There you go. That was the answer of all answers.
You see, that's easier said than done. Have you ever exchanged jackets with a homeless person that has bed bugs? Have you ever eaten an ice cream cone with a homeless person that has bed bugs?
No, but it's not on my bucket list. Have you?
I would say that I have, and it's not a pleasant experience. But the metaphor is parasites and fleas and hosts, because when you scratch off parasites, you realize that you're just a parasite on a parasite. And so true liberation is what is at stake here. How do you enlighten yourself enough to where you can fly and float, just like Allah, just like Muhammad, just like Jesus, just like John the Baptist, who was beheaded, which is a metaphor for ego death. How can you die before you die, psychologically speaking, and liberate yourself and make yourself into basically Hermes, the comedian, the man who can fly, the woman who can fly, with little wings on their anklets. So how do you fly like an angel? And then how do you fly like the host of the angels, the Lord of the angels, the King of the angels? How do you essentially become that black hole like Megatron? Or that cute little Persian monkey, Narcissus? How do you eliminate the rascality but maintain the frivolity? How do you keep the wisdom, the kindness? How do you keep the joy, the intelligence? How do you maintain this corpus callosum of information and do it with resolve and do it with joy and comedy and Unitarian principles, communitarian principles for everyone's enjoyment? And hopefully enlighten people and get people moving again. Because this economy doesn't move if our people don't move. Looking into a meta 3D universe, a Google 3D universe, it's not the real verse. Clown House, the Corpus Callosum, the cornucopia, the melange milieu of puissance. How do you save $15 on your car insurance? Get yourself a burrito or a shawarma. Arabic style, of course, with extra white garlic sauce. Everybody loves garlic. So in summary, ladies and gentlemen, is Allah the Father in any sense of the word? Hello? I am complete. And I am weird. I give you back the mic, oh magnificent black hole Barthology, the Ultra Megatron, and his sidekick, the Persian princess, the Queen of Afghanistan, Iran, all of the stans, the magnificent, one-eyed Nojay!
It's like some kind of joke. Won't you come? Won't you come? Won't you come? Megatron!
Megatron, 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 Megatron. Speak to us, O magnificent Megatron.
All the glory belongs to God. For you get carried away.
Thank you, Benjamin.
Who's that man behind the curtain?
That's Benjamin Netanyahu speaking to you. The glorious, magnificent Benjamin Liberator Netanyahu, the Sheikh.
Thank you. But just like Benjamin Netanyahu and just like many other people, if he doesn't have Jesus Christ in his heart, he's just relying on his own strength.
Such a beautiful testimonial to Jesus. Oh, KP is here. Welcome, KP, to In the Muff, a music production. Supplemented, of course, by AI, because no one wants to do this forever. Hello? It's a show, of course. It's hypnosis. Gnosis? No, hypnosis. Hello? Suspended animation through the ear canals into the brain, living rent-free. Take the deepest breath of the day through your nose. Hold it for 10 seconds.
Be careful, he's going to try to make you vote for him for Congress.
Go to johnforcongress.com. Let it go. And say, vote for John. I'm voting for John. My vote's for John. John for Congress. Com.
You realize everyone would have to live in that district.
It doesn't matter. It's all about branding. John for Congress. It's called suggestion. Hypnosis. John for Congress. My vote's for John. The bell suggests Pavlovian conditioning, aka hypnosis. You've all been conditioned, reconditioned, resuggested. Welcome to your new frame, your new perspective, relatively speaking. Take it away, magnificent Megatron. Just remember, this is all copyrighted and proprietary. The NDA will be sent to your Twitter, X, or Clownhouse back channel. If you're also interested in $15 every month off your car insurance, be sure to contact our associate, Daniel Nero, in the Bible and Quran house. Put together by the magnificent black hole of time, Megatron, the ultimate time waster! Hello? Are there any Muslims in the audience that want to debate the glorious Quran? Take it away, Najes. is. Draco is here also. Draco, why don't you help, tell us what's in the agenda for tonight. So Draco's doing a deep breathing exercise, just like all of you right now. It's called the box breath. Hold it 4 seconds. Okay, this is your meditation hypnosis. This will help with your digestion. This will help with that gut biome, as well as all mental health ailments. It's called meditation, aka reading a book and making suggestions. It's all hypnosis. It's all communication. It's hypnosis. Again, take the deepest breath of the day. The breathing is so important, ladies and gentlemen. Take the deepest breath of the day right now. There are 7 keys to the great gate, being 8 in 1 and 1 in 8. First, let the body of thee be still, bound by the cerements of will, corpse rigid, thus thou mayst abort the fidget babes that tease the thought. Next, let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow, so that thy being be in tune with the great seas, Pacific swoon. Third, let thy life be pure and calm, swayed softly as a windless palm. Fourth, let the will to live be bound to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought, divinely free from sense, observe its entity. Watch every thought that springs, enhance, hour after hour, thy vigilance, intense and keen, turned inward, miss no atom of analysis. Sixth, on one thought, securely pinned, still every whisper of the wind. So like a flame, straight and unstirred, burn up thy being in one word. Next, still that ecstasy prolong, thy meditation steep and strong. Sling even God, should he distract thy attention from the chosen act. Last, all these things in one overpowered time that the midnight blossom flower. The oneness is yet even in this. My son, thou shalt not do amiss if thou restrain the expression. Shoot thy glance to rapture's darkling root. Starting name, form, sight, and stress, even of this high consciousness. Pierce!
Hold the hypnosis. He's gonna make you vote for him, and then you're gonna see money out of your bank account go to the kosher tobacco index fund.
Pierce to the heart. I leave thee here. Thou art the master I revere. Thy radiance that rolls afar. Oh, brother of the silver star. Aha! Oh! 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 Okay, that's my poem hypnosis meditation. I hope you enjoyed it. I read it very slowly so you would fall deeper and deeper into the black hole of hypnosis. And without further ado, we've arrived at the very center of the universe. And we are here with Megatron. Megatron, 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 speak to us, Megatron, oh glorious Megatron. Are you at the Olive Garden with the family enjoying the bottomless salad? Hello? I am complete. My transmission is ending.
He's heard at the election ballot with his family voting for John Kitterman.
That's weird. It's pronounced Kitover. Thank you very little shake. Narges, Megatron, Joanne, Daniel, how would you rate my performance on a scale of 1 to 10? Thank you all for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. This has been a clip for YouTube. I hope you guys had fun.
10 out of 10.
Everybody's voting for you in the election. John Kitover for Congress.
9.5.
I'd like to read something from John Kitover. Go ahead, John Kitover. Are you there? He's not. Yeah, I would say 10. So John Kitover, this is for you. I'd have to leave soon. Not Christian or Jew or Muslim, not Hindu, Buddhist, Sufi or Zen, not any religion or cultural system. I am not from the east or the west. I'm not from the ocean up, from the ground, not natural or ethereal. I am not composed of elements at all. I do not exist. I'm not an entity in this world or in the next. I did not descend from Adam or Eve or any origin story. My place is the placeless, the trace for the traceless. Neither body nor soul. I belong to the beloved, and I've seen the two worlds as one, and that one call, and that one that I call to and know. First, last, outer, inner, only the breath. This breath, breathing, human being. By Rumi.
You know, did you follow that up with, how did you end that? That's what's up, B word? How could you spoil Rumi with a negative, you know, term like that? Narcissus, what are you in a rush for? That's my point.
Go
Is
pick up my bread. I'm going to pick up my kid from school.
see, I see. Well, well, even mentioning it any further is pointless because our time here is all limited. Daniel Nero, how have you enjoyed your clown house experience today, sir?
Thus far, I think that I didn't come on until about, I think, 4. There hasn't been much content, but I've enjoyed what you've had to say and the other stuff. Pretty good.
Joanna, you know, not Daniel and I did a one-on-one interview yesterday. I hope you'll, you know, check the profile.
Oh, is it recorded?
Listen to the playback here on Clown House. It's a Daniel Nero exclusive.
Yes. How can I find it?
I will have to. Let me see which profile it's under. It is under. Not that one. It's under this one. Who did we chat with yesterday, Daniel? Oh, there it is. It's under this profile. Interview one-on-one with Daniel Nero. 37 minutes long.
I can't wait. This is going to give me something to do tonight.
It's in.
I'm so bored and
yeah.
lonely.
It's in an Uncle Steve response house called Atheism Low IQ Clowns. And Daniel, I really hope I would love to listen to it and then hear the playback, you know, of the interview, and then you can do a reanalysis of the conversation. Give us your play-by-play Daniel of the Daniel. What do you think about that, Daniel? That'd be like 3D Daniel. How does that sound, Daniel?
And Daniel gave me so much attention yesterday. I was all like tickled pink.
Ooh, tickled pink. A pink tickle.
Yeah. It's the first time Daniel really like gave me a lot of attention in a while. And usually I have to compete with the other babes, but yesterday I had them all to myself.
Whoa. That's ticklish. Well, Joanna, do you have any final thoughts about Barth's title and, you know, maybe Barth himself? Do you have any critique of Barth's artistic contribution to Clown House?
Barth, once he stopped running pre-sub, he got involved with the Muslim arguments, and I think he's going strong. He's not giving up. He's undefeated, and he's Barth. But now,
What does undefeated mean? Does anyone win in war, Joanna? You know, what's your opinion mean, undefeated Barth? Is it because he has transformed into the Megatron? Like, what is it, Joanna,
yes,
that makes him undefeated?
He is undefeated. Nothing can stop Barth. He's an unstoppable rebel force.
Wow. Is that how you've lived your life, Joanna?
Yes.
You might call it
Nothing
projection. You could call it, do you think that's projection, Joanna?
I'm guilty.
Nothing can
Yeah,
stop
sure.
me. That's the projection.
No,
Nothing can stop me.
I didn't know. You know me for a while. I'm easily hypnotized, and that makes me easy.
Well, all communication is hypnosis, it's projection, it's suggestion. And Mark, Kanta, Phoenix, Daniel, Joanna, and of course our ultimate glorious Megatron, who has emerged from the black hole of despair into the Black Madonna herself, having dinner at the Olive Garden with the family. And I want to thank Big La, of course, in the audience. Free Megatron, free Joanna, free Daniel, free Mark, free Connie, free Phoenix, free Big La, up into the outer realms of space so we can all have more joy in more space. I like space, you know. I have a big house. And the more space you have, it doesn't mean you have to fill it up with stuff. You can keep that space clear of debris. You could call it a waste of space otherwise. But what I'm here to finish up and to land my plane is Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Big law, big law, big law, big law, big law. Big law, do you want to come up and say anything? Do you want to give us a big law?
Can I get a hoya?
Can I get a oh yeah?
Retari! Welcome to Canada.
Oh God, welcome to Canada.
And I also want to say Megan Thee Stallion is a felon and she's going to jail like Diddy in about 10 years. That's about it.
I think some of you know Big Law. I'm sure she's been on this app for quite a few years. Melissa is also here in the station. Melissa, do you want to say anything to AI in the AI house?
Wait, nobody's here but us.
Well, we are in another room called Is Allah the Father in any sense of the word? What do you think, Big Law?
Well, I'm a Christian. I live in Canada, and I don't know anything about that stuff, really. Only the swear words, so, oops. Oh, shit. But I just want to say one more thing. Free Tory! Welcome to Canada. Megan Thee Stallion's a felon, and she's going to jail. Tory's innocent.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a trial. Megatron is holding court in the name of the Most High, the All-Father. And after you say all, you say, ah. It's a little bit like saying right. Or, just say That's one way to say it. Big la. Big la.
Fuck the ops. We the ops.
Grr. There you go. Clown House is. Yeah, well, what's that musician's name with the big booty? She's got that very distinctive voice.
Big booty?
She's a famous musician.
Melissa says there's a year-end party tomorrow. I'm cooking cultural food. Nice. That sounds good. What you making? Can I get a plate? I'm in Canada. I'll meet you at the border.
Pass it through the fence. Well, this has to come to an end soon because I cut all after an hour. This is an hour experiment.
It's okay. We could go. It's okay. I just came in here because I'm like,
You gave us the energy, but Bigelow, what are your observations from Clown House? How do you observe this social audio, universe that you explore? Yeah.
Oh, so it's all fake. First of all, it's all fake because the people are fake. Like fucking times I've had friends on here. We broke up friendships. We rekindled friendships again. We broke up 1,000 times. Okay, literally, whatever. It's all fake. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I am guilty of meeting one person in 5 years I've been on here. But I wouldn't recommend meeting people on here. I'm just saying, unless you really fuck with them, if you're gonna give them your Facebook, then you could meet with them in real life. But you know what? Other than that, this app is bullshit. It's demonic as shit. Yeah. If you get in some crazy ass rooms, you're going to hell. Straight to hell. How many times I have to repent after being in these goddamn rooms? Holy fuck. Got me fucked up. Anyways, that's how I feel about Clubhouse. I love you too, Melissa. Oh yeah. Free Tory. Oh my, what the Halle Berry was that?
Bigelow, you don't happen to be a stripper, are you? Are you an adult entertainer, an adult dancer?
No. I don't know how to dance, brother. I don't know how to dance, okay? I don't know how to dance.
Well, it sounds to me like you're reading from the stripper handbook. I don't know. It's just a thought I had.
Do you know how old Hanya is, for real? And honestly, you never heard Hanya? There's literally a girl that screams Hanya on TikTok and getting paid. Don't worry, I might scream it on you on TikTok. I don't know. I made 40 cents for an hour on TikTok the other day.
40 fucking cents. That's it.
TikTok pays 40 cents an hour, ladies and gentlemen. Get in line. Get your cell phones out and get to the bread line, because by the time you get to the front of the line, you're going to have 80 cents, ladies and gentlemen. And then you can buy 8/10 of a piece of bread. Pizza bread? No, not pizza bread. It's a piece of bread. Hello?
Okay, in my defense, I swear I only have like 120 friends. So like nobody it's harder to make money if you don't have a lot of followers. So like I made 40 cents for like 120 friends like that are following me, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know it's sad. Like that's like slavery. That's worse than the fucking sweatshop in fucking China. God damn, bro. Ain't no motherfucking way.
Well, you should become a Muslim, because there is a union within all of Islam that will guarantee you a minimum wage of at least 40 cents an hour.
You think I'm gonna stop smoking weed and go put a hijab on? I'm Jamaican and Brazilian, born in Canada, and I'm a Christian. I know my faith. Shout out to everybody else, but I know my faith, and I'm not reverting. I'm still Christian. I'm cool. I'm a born sinner.
That's okay.
Amen.
You do you, but we need actresses to read from Glorious Quran, because we have in place a Islamic Constitutional Convention nonprofit dedicated to re-educating millions of Muslims by the end of 2026. Are you going to join us, Big Law?
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, so no, I'm not joining anything. I don't know none of that. I'm not joining shit. You look how you said that to me. Are you joining? Like, yeah, like I'm gonna go sign the contracts like the rappers do, lose their whole fucking life. Yeah, right. No, sir.
Well, you've already sold us your soul, so we'll be sure to send you an invoice in the mail. Thanks for calling, and we hope that we can help you save $15 on your car insurance.
Well, I gotta buy the car before I can get the insurance, right? Can you send a GoFundMe for me to buy a car? Is that like allowed? I wonder if that's allowed. I'm struggling like winter time. I can't get through the snow. Like I got you know what I'm saying? Like maybe I could actually
Big Law, let me ask you one more question. Do you think your voice can be hypnotizing to people?
No, I don't really. I don't really think so. I don't know. I don't like how I sound, to be honest. When I hear myself sound on like a recording, I think I sound weird. Like, I think I sound so weird.
Well, I mean, men want to speak with you, yes? Men enjoy speaking with you, yes?
Yeah.
Well, that would mean your voice is hypnotizing them.
No, not hypnotizing. They just like my voice.
Yeah, but that means it's hypnotizing. People like hypnotizing sound.
Okay, I guess you're right. So should I start hypnotizing them for them to start sending me money?
Yeah, of course. Go to my Patreon and send me $1 right now. Big one, big one, big one, big one. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Victoria, send me $1. Hello. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Send me $1 right now.
Can I get a oh yeah? Send me $1. Send me I can't even do that. I can't do the send me $1. I tried. It took them my whole oh yeah. Like, nah. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Like, this was so great. Like, I had a great day today. This was great too. See, like, I don't always want to terrorize people. They just want to jump me all day. Like, I'm here for peace and love. No, that's actually cap. I lie right there. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm ready for war all day with these motherfuckers, and there's no peace and love. I'm not meeting not one single fucks, not one of them. I'm never gonna meet you guys in real life. And there's no going back. There's no expiration date on getting back. Whenever you guys want to come to Toronto, come around back. You know what I'm saying? Like, no police, no nothing. You can go home in one piece if you beat me. Okay, I'm done now. And that's not a threat. It's not a threat. It's a promise. Period. Clock it. Baddies. Pose for me. That'll be not. You need to end this so I can just like leave because I'm not gonna leave.
So I have this book here. It's called Sexual Hypnosis. Powers of Female Mind Control. 10 NLP patterns to psychologically seduce
Try it on me.
women.
Try it out on me. Oh, she wants to do it on her.
This is the introduction. Likewise called hypnosex. Suggestive entrancing is a type of brain control used to lessen restraints, dispense with disgrace and responsibility, and increment excitement by giving up to sexual joy.
Sexual.
By the way, who is the girl that's talking?
This
I don't
is
see you.
this
It's
is
me, Bigla. What's up?
it's Toronto Bigla.
I don't see you.
She's in AI's room in AI's house.
I'm the ghost from whatever. I'm not ghost from Christmas.
She's with
Tell her her voice is divine.
your voice is divine.
Thank you, girl. Like I said, thank you.
You really sounds lovely. I like it.
Joanna, are you bisexual?
That was kind of like, why did you do that?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I actually am trisexual. I prefer two girls and a guy at the same time. One-on-one is boring.
See, like, I'm strictly diggly, but I can never have a threesome, like, with any guy, because I feel like I feel like I'd be like, okay, like, let's do it, right? And then I end up boxing her, punching her in her face randomly halfway through or something, you know? I can't do it. I'm not mentally stable to share dick. I'm not. I'll keep it real. I'm not. I think it's time for questions for you, mister. So, are you okay with sharing another girl? Or no, are you okay with, like, doing threesomes, and you won't feel any way with your partner? Answer the question, motherfuckers. This is not fucking
Making apple pie. What'd you say?
Well, I was saying. Actually, never mind. Fuck this. Fuck this question. That's
Okay.
my question.
Okay.
Okay, I see the question. Do you think Megan Thee Stallion should be in jail?
It's hard to hear you because you're not on Clubhouse.
I actually am on Clubhouse, but I'm just not in your room. But it's okay. It's okay, miss. I hope you have a good day, though. I'm gonna go run through these Clubhouse streets.
Okay, are you ready for this sexual hypnosis, Joanna? Dispense with disgrace and responsibility and increment excitement by giving up to sexual joy. The training is utilized for a scope of exercises including getting ladies, deferring untimely discharge, causing ladies to have climaxes on sign and planning for bad to the bone servitude and sadomasochism. The book Actual Hypnosis is a suggestive, entrancing meeting. The individual who goes into the daze is profoundly loosed. Goes into the faculties are invigorated, and trigger words are put to them that cause a post-mesmerizing response when convinced. Do you want to hear any more of this, Joanna?
I love listening to your voice. I feel safe.
Well, that's where you want to be.
Well, I usually don't. That's why I take Xanax, but I quit Xanax last July. Yay for me.
Oh, it's been a lot of months. Well, I mean, how do you feel when you take Xanax?
I feel very relaxed, limp, safe, loved. A great big benzo hug. Like a benzodiazepine man is making passionate love to my genitalia.
Oh man, that's funny.
With thrusting strides, he does not cease until I am fully satisfied.
What a poet thou art.
How's that sound? Yeah, I am. I actually have 3 books on Kindle.
Oh,
Yeah, I
magnificent.
can keep up with that. No, but you're awesome.
You-
Whatever your name is now, I don't care. I
You know
I
my
hear your voice and I like you. That's about it.
You know, you remind me of Barth. Like, you both have this very distinctive accent, which I really
We
like.
live right next door to each other. Yeah, we live right down the street from each other.
Yeah, you two should have a
So you
show.
can hear it.
You guys got a show going on right now.
Let's have a show.
You're doing
I will
it.
have a show. I am fucking hysterical.
Why don't you read some of
I
your poetry?
trust you. It will be
Or read from your book.
me.
Yeah.
Read from my book.
Read from your book and I'll
We can
record
do
it.
that.
Yeah, put it on YouTube.
Okay, maybe not now.
Oh, we'll do it soon.
But yeah, I'll do it.
Do it. Don't say you're gonna do it. Do it.
Okay, I'll do it now. This is page 32 of my book, of one of my books. Thus, it has been a long journey. No wonder you were hungry that day, Kate said. It wasn't an easy trip, was it? I don't know why I even left. Was it for a better life, or because Frederick pushed me into the car? I'll come with you to Antwerp, I said, and I did. There you go. That's part of my book. I put them out. I knocked them out. I'll be right back.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. I have a question, brother. Are you Salafi, brother?
لا أنا مسيحية.
أنت مسيحية.
الحمد لله.
الحمد لله.
What are you, my brother?
أنت مصري.
لا أنا أسود.
أسود.
أنا أسود أمريكية.
شلون أسود أنت أمريكية؟ شلون تحكي اللغة العربية؟
كويس أوي.
I'll bring you some Christian men.
What are you? Muslim Salafi?
I'm a Muslim, bro.
Alhamdulillah.
You have to be Muslim, bro.
Are you gonna fight me if I'm not?
I ain't gonna fight you.
That's what Al-Qurtubi says. Imam Qurtubi.
You're not a Christian, bro. Don't sound Christian.
So, in Islam, when does it say Imam Qurtubi is like we have to take everything he says?
Nowhere does it say.
Or why are you using him as an example to say just because he said it like every Muslim have to release it?
I mean, but it's a valid position.
Not really.
Originally. And the 11th Circuit said, no. And that's all we've got right now. So there is nothing to, there's no decision to read as to why he got reinstated.
Or I mean, why he's not being reinstated? It's just a stay pending the appeal.
All right.
That helps.
It does. Thank you. Haitian, you're back. Are you there? Okay. All right. I left. I was a little scared. I was by myself. Kalisha, do you have any of the major mods blocked?
No, I don't have anyone blocked. You know I'm not the blocker.
All right. Well then, okay, let's continue.
Yeah, you know how I move.
We all know you do not have that person blocked.
She want all the. What's up? Reformer? Why you looking at me? What's up?
Because we need a man.
Drag down, chill out, drag, knock out, whatever the hell.
We need a man to have some order up in here, Haitian.
Right.
You ready to mod Big Daddy?
Yeah.
I really want to recap. Somebody, please, what happened?
Yeah, for real.
I don't know, 90 minutes ago, copacetic.
It wasn't even like good content. Like it wasn't content. It was just people like all of a sudden like getting super
American when it's foreign, and don't break any laws, and treat immigrants, the ones that they're going after, as respectfully as possible. But there's a big chunk of them as well, Gary, that have taken this sort of handoff by the president as with impunity to go do this bidding for the nation. And we're going to round up what these people will continue to make America look like, and we're going to use all the law enforcement that we have at our disposal to get them out of here. And I think that
Not very big. I think Nate. It's not a typo, correct?
it's made for like a lot of middle schools
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, I have it like earmarked. I'm pretty sure if I heard it correctly. And there's some whoppers in there. I hold on a second.
Bubbles.
Yeah.
When I was in middle school and it was in the Diary of Anne Frank, I read some book about the Holocaust that I was like so emotional from it. I was crying.
I think it was Night. Night was the typical one when you were a kid.
What is it called? Because I really want to figure it out. But
allies of ours, Catholic Christian nations, not Muslim nations that are looking to fight and upend our way of life because of what their Quran says. So it's rather interesting how we're pivoting in a way that doesn't embrace the diversity of this country and what this country was built upon. The founding fathers, Gary, as many know, and Marshall can attest, they were deists. They believed in natural law. They believed in freedom of religion. They did not want the state dictating beliefs and how one should pray and how one should believe. And they got tired of all the religious wars that have pockmarked European history. They didn't want that happening here. But what they didn't do is they didn't check.
It's not, it's just a inside the silence, the echo rings. You are the subject, you are the thing. One night, all things, spinning in the same groove, intertwined threads of your own rules. No borders, no fences, no dividing a lens. Breath of the cosmos, where it starts, where it ends. Perfect, nah, let the flaws just hum in the cracks of the world, that's where light comes. Chasing the real, ain't no mirage. The waves and the silence, not in the collage. No need to fight it, let it unwind. Step into the rhythm of a trusting mind.
It's just so good. It's like listening to Rihanna. And I created it.
Words collapse like castles of sand. The truth in the gaps where the word just stands. Duality's a mask, peeling layers off the face. Find a void and you'll find a grace. Tied to nothing, the weight drifts off. Letting go of perfection, the chains unlock. Faith ain't a question, it's the absence of fear. When you lose the division, the path is clear. No yesterday, no tomorrow, no today. The way don't speak, but it shows the way. No beginning, no finish, no line to erase. Just trust, just flow, let all is unspoken words, the dust of dawn, secret communion unsung. Untake the listless, resistless, wild tongue.
the one guy that she went out with.
So what are you guys gabbing on about now? Anything interesting, or is it just unnecessary conversation as usual?
I hate when you join rooms. I really do.
Who is this? Is this our little buttercup?
Diego will kick him for you.
Aww.
Well, you just put him out.
This is such a weird ass picture you have.
Wow. Well, sorry to hear your dates go so poorly, Bubbles.
They don't all. Not all can be good though. It's fine.
Well,
Bubbles, I think it's wise of you. Go ahead, Diego.
You know that I've
No,
been.
I want to hear Nora. They both went in the Matrix. You're not, so speak.
I think it's wise of you not to just automatically trust people because they're of the same orientation as you, as in Jewish. I think that's smart of you.
Yeah, and like they could all be freaking weirdos. Like, truly don't know. You know what I mean?
well, if you're a religious Jew or you have some intelligence, you would hope that they would treat you with respect. But maybe because you don't respect yourself, they're not going to give you any respect.
You don't even know what we're talking about, but thank you for your input.
It's just psychology.
I when I was Muslim, I naively would trust Muslims, and I think that's like stupid.
Yeah, like
Just because they're Muslim.
like Israeli
Very
guys
stupid.
are nice and they're so close with their moms and whatever. It's not true. Like it's
I
true.
mean, Diego taught me that that's the highest rape capital. Right?
What?
That's not true.
But
It is true that
that most rapes happen in Israel. Like, what was the statistics that you shared?
I don't know. I think no. There are more registered. I think it's child rapists in Israel than anywhere else.
Such a Diego thing to say.
No, it was something else.
I'm not gonna sleep. I work. All right, bye guys.
That was too much for her.
No, I work.
Okay, good luck.
Some people say they work, and some people do work.
Is your house in order, John? Is your house in order?
Another Diego suggestion moment. Miss Rachel's awakening. Enlightenment now. When do you think you guys will ever get enlightened, or do you guys consider yourself both enlightened beings at this point? Because you're so frivolous with your time. Clearly, you don't really care about your
My
well-being.
time revolves around Diego, so mine isn't frivolous.
So you're a beta orbiter. Congratulations, Diego. You found yourself a beta orbiter. And I gotta say, like, on Clown House, it's a safe space to have a beta orbiter. But in the real world, they could get in your elevator shaft and have a meltdown.
Let me ask you this, John. Where are your most recent ancestors from that are not from the United States?
I mean, everybody came through Ellis Island.
Yeah, but I mean, what country? I'm looking at the IQ by country.
Dad's side is Ukrainian Russian. Mother's side is German English.
Okay, let's see here. German, 99.6 is the average IQ in Germany. That's below United States average. Ukraine, where's the Ukraine?
Oh, I'm also Iberian, which means I'm from the Spanish Peninsula.
Here we go. Well, Spain is top 10.
Now we're talking.
102 IQ, 102.3 average IQ.
10, not 11. 10, not 9.
China's number 1. Isn't that surprising that the average IQ in China is that high?
Chinese people are so smart, Diego. When I worked
I know, but like, do you see what they eat?
rice.
Have you seen their teeth?
How are their teeth?
They're nasty, right, John?
I don't know.
Well,
Russia, 103.2. Wow, Russia's high. Interesting.
You married well, Diego.
Not bad. I'm surprised. I'm genuinely surprised. I don't think this is accurate.
well, let me ask you a question. What's the difference between an ego and an IQ?
Well,
Hello?
an IQ is not dependent on your desire to learn.
You're so fucking hopeless, bro. They're both concepts. They don't exist, stupid. They're just concepts. This bell and this sound is more real than what an ego and a fucking IQ is. And a concept. A
What's the
concept.
difference between the ego and the self?
Listen, Scarface. What is a concept?
I like how Diego likes when he says that. He always laughs. What's the difference? What's the retarded? What's the difference between the ego and the self?
What's the difference? Well, the self is, there is a sacred self, which not many people understand because it's exactly like an ego or an IQ. It's, or even the word God. These are just very generic terms for the everything. And so I like an everything bagel with extra cream cheese, a slice of tomato, and a little bit of lox. You know what lox are?
It's a Jewish fish.
It's salted salmon, okay? It's not a Jew. There's no such thing, stupid. Listen, Scarface. There's no such.
That's your true Jewish
Scarface. There's no such thing as a Jewish fish, you schmuck. It's fucking called salmon, stupid. So listen, Scarface. It's a Jewish fish. What? You think there's a Jewish sea or something? Some kind of Jewish ocean? There's fucking Jewish fish. Okay. Anyways, I hope you have all enjoyed your awakening moment, and I, give you back your time waste. Here it is.
No, don't leave.
8 days into it, you guys have dug yourself a hole. You guys don't understand. I just grabbed a rope, and I'm climbing out of your hole of despair. I'm gonna leave you here in your hole. No, I did. I did. I tied the bottom as a noose for you, but I'm getting out of here, guys. I'm already halfway up the hole, and I did tie the bottom as a noose for you. Good luck, Mr. Green Bean. Congratulations. Good luck in the pit of despair with your noose.
Can you just ask some questions?
Yeah, you sent it to me.
Hey, you guys. Good luck down there. It was nice being in the well with you for a little while, but I'm out of the hole now, and I'm going, so take care down there. And I did tie the bottom as a noose, so if you can't make it out, I did get you ready if you didn't know how to tie a knot. Bye, everybody!
I got a question for you, bro.
I have to agree with Hale.
That was maybe the
Across the
funniest thing
border,
ever.
no one immigrate states. If you choose to break the laws of the United States and you come here illegally, I owe you nothing.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying because they're people like you and me, they deserve a basic amount of respect, despite the fact that they broke the law.
In fact, Marshall, let me ask you this. Marshall, let me ask you this. Hold on, let me ask you this. If you come home and you got someone that's broken into your home, going through your refrigerator, do they have the same respect as your child? Is that what you're saying? Let me tell you, if I come home and someone's in my house, I give them no respect. That's what these people are doing. They're breaking into our homes. They're showing no respect to our sovereignty.
They have respect despite whether you like it or not. The court that we rely on to determine things in the modern era has said they have rights. We can't pick and choose about what the court says. We can't believe in the court when it agrees with us and then disagree with the court when they say shit we don't like. You either.
Well, I'm on you. What? They don't have Article 3 rights, Marshall. They have administrative rights. That's not Article 3. We have Article 3 rights, Marshall. They don't.
What you should do is pick on judicial review.
I'm telling you, I know this point. People that live in this country illegally do not have Article 3 judiciary rights. The people that live in this country do have Article 3. The people that have come into this country illegal have judiciary, have administrative review rights, not Article 3.
I want to ask a question, Steve, if I may. To them, understand my main right. Because you keep referring to people illegally. In the beginning of your discussion,
discussion with Marshall. You specifically singled out the Somalians in the Twin Cities. Why did you single that group out in your argumentation?
Well, because they're a distillation of the problems. They have a high welfare right participation. They are a group that had not assimilated well. They came here from a war-torn, just a country that their main GDP seemed to be pirating ships off their coast. And, the point of any immigration be to select people that's going to make your country better, that has a skill, that can come in and contribute. We do not owe Somalia nothing.
Okay, but how do you reconcile that to your argument that you are concerned about the illegal immigration primarily, when, according to Fox 9 Minneapolis, 87% of the foreign-born Somalians in Minnesota are naturalized U.S. citizens.
Okay, so what? What did they bring to the country? They came from a war-torn.
But they are naturalized U.S. citizens. So why would you send?
The damage is done. The damage is done. Why should we ever have been? Yeah, Marshall, that's not the point. That's not the point, Marshall. The point is, no, it is not. It is not the point.
It's for people to follow the damn rules.
No, that is not the point. The point of immigration should be to make your country better.
Why are you mad?
Well, the point of immigration should not be to go find the most war-torn wrecked society on the face of the earth and say, yeah, that's what I want.
Have to follow the same rules, and they followed the rules.
Marshall, they brought them in because it was a war-torn country, and they brought them in humanitarian.
Follow the rules.
So, okay, hold on. Okay, if you don't mind me interjecting again, where do you come to the conclusion that there's a net drain economically, I guess, on society in the Twin Cities area as a result of the Somalian immigration?
Well, I can't the exact figures the other day, but I seen some figures the other day said welfare participation is up to 40% of the population. We got billions of dollars that's been extracted from government programs there that was primarily involved in the Somali community. I think there was 91 people indicted so far. About 81 of the 90 have been Somalians. We have a group of people that was brought into our country for humanitarian reasons that come from a country that was just in total chaos and run, and we brought them and dropped them in the United States.
A lot of them are on welfare. A lot of them also are in various productive fields such as healthcare and things like that.
Okay, Gary, that's not the point. The point is you don't import mass groups of people.
Many of them start businesses. Many of them pay taxes. Many of them participate in civic life. I don't know whether that's particularly a good example of that.
I just used it as a distillation of the problem that we're facing. When we talk about immigration, the purpose of any government is to represent its citizens. And to represent your citizen by bringing in groups that aren't educated well, do not have good skill sets, and cannot add to your country, especially a country that's $37 trillion in debt. If you don't use discrimination and try to get at least a betterment to your population, then you have not fulfilled your fiduciary responsibility as an official. For me,
You have to change the law.
pardon me?
Well, the United States, I just want to point out, and then we're going to move on, because this has been a long back and forth. But, the United States has historically accepted refugees that come to the United States from distressed nations.
Well, that doesn't mean we got to continue it in perpetuity, Gary. We're $37 trillion in debt. Our industrial base has been decimated. We have children that can't buy houses. We need to think about our own citizens, and if we bring anybody in, they need to be people that can add to the vibrancy of this economy and add value. We do not need to import people from all over the